Can a traditional Catholic go to confession to a Novus Ordo priest? This is a question that's asked on the Society's website. It says, it would certainly be valid to go to confession to a priest who still celebrates the Novus Ordo Mass, provided that the penitent were assured of the doctrinal orthodoxy of the priest, his intention of doing what the church does, and his use of the correct formula of absolution. It would furthermore be permissible in a state of necessity, such as when a person is dying and no traditional priest can be found. But watch this next part here. However, it is not easy to have the assurance of a valid absolution, given the fact that the post-conciliar church consistently downgrades the reality and gravity of mortal sin, the benefits of confessing venial sins, the graces to be obtained from frequent confession, and the necessity of doing penance. And then it says, manifestly, it is not possible to have confidence in the guidance of a priest who compromises with modernism by celebrating the new Mass. Full stop. Wait. Father, if you're a Novus Ordo priest watching this, Father, it's being said of you that you're compromising with modernism by celebrating the new Mass. And because of that, it's not clear and people can't have confidence that your confessions are valid. It gets worse. Even if he otherwise appears orthodox, just this celebrating of the new Mass, according to them, is a compromise with modernism that puts you in doubt. Neither his judgment as to the reality of our contrition, nor his instruction as to the gravity of our sins, nor his remedy for the ills of our sins can be depended upon. The supernatural vision of faith will necessarily have been undermined by the humanism and naturalism of the new Mass and the spirit of Vatican II. Our souls are much too precious to place in the hands of those who lacked conviction. Consequently, here's the kicker. Outside case of danger of death, it is preferable to make an act of perfect contrition and to wait until one can open one's soul to a traditional priest that can be trusted. End quote. This is answered by Father Peter R. Scott on archives.sspx.org and Catholic FAQs. I'll give you the link right there. What is this saying? It's saying it's doubtful that, and one can't really have confidence that one's sins are forgiven just because the Novus Ordo priest celebrates the Novus Ordo. Therefore, if you are in a state of mortal sin, you're being advised it's preferable not to go to a Novus Ordo priest. And if you can't find a traditional priest, it's just best to make a perfect act of contrition until you can find a priest. So in other words, pass over these Novus Ordo priests that you have available to you. Don't go to those confessions. It's preferable that you don't do that. Just make a perfect act of contrition and wait until you can get in touch with a traditional priest. That is a serious reason for concern. Because what it is, if they're wrong about their evaluation of the Novus Ordo and Novus Ordo confessions, then they are unnecessarily making people remain in a state of grave sin with the very rare chance that that sin has been removed through a perfect act of contrition. They should just simply not make available themselves, should not go to the Novus Ordo confession, should remain in this state and wait until they can go to a traditional priest. Who knows when that will be? That's a very serious danger to souls. That kind of advice is harmful and dangerous. And that's a very serious reason for concern, aside from the doctrinal implications it has on evaluating Novus Ordo priests. Oh wait, before you go, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting this channel. This is my primary means to provide for my family, and it also helps me to produce content like this video.
If you would like to support me, become a patron by visiting patreon.com/Reason and Theology. You'll also get access to extra exclusive content when you become a patron. Lastly, hit that like button and the subscribe button, and be sure to leave a comment down below. God bless.